everybody. Welcome to Montreal. Some people call this holy ground. The Montreal Canadiens, the winningest team in NHL history, ready to go tonight. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck in this opening faceoff. The Capitals win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Moves it to Leonard. Puck goes off the glove. Shuts him down.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Big time stop. Quick feed to Dobson. Oh, there's one more. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Canadiens win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The Capitals gain control of the puck. With some open space at center. Reaches out and uses the stick. Washington's got the puck along the boards. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Thunderous use of the body of the hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Dowds gaining momentum. Puts it in deep. Montreal's got the puck behind the net. Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still no score in this one. The Habs win the draw.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Moves it quickly over to Barabari. Takes it to the front. C'est magnifique.
My favorite coaches were the ones that would go back to how the play started. And he's going to get an assist on this play. Sometimes it gets missed, but he is not lost because he physically engages huge contact to separate player from puck to even get possession to be able to go the other way.
Tap chances around the check. And he stopped that one. Thompson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Montreal's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a short pass to Wilson. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. Easily turned aside by Thompson. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Here in the back half of this period, the Habs lead it 1-0. The Capitals win the draw. And he's ridden off the puck. The Canadiens have it from the corner. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Tosses it to Roy. Quick pass to Frank. He got all of that one. Puck grabbed by Ferrapari. Goes right to the crease. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Habs are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Slides the puck over. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Scores! It's Galley time! Brendan
defender, which is not easy to do, but it's power, it's explosiveness, and then the recognition that you created the lane for yourself. I love it from start to finish. That's a tremendous goal.
The Habs are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
The Capitals need to find a way to be urgent and pound pucks, but when they lose the puck in transition, they got to get above the option. They got to find a way to come back through the middle and help out their D.
And it's a quick pass to Dobson. Drives to the sweet spot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Lots of time left in this period. The Canadians now lead by 2. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Montreal's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. The Capitals come up with the defensive zone draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Capitals work it through center. Devastating collision into the boards. Moves the puck. Washington's got the puck. Drives to the sweet spot. Denies him in close.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Feeds it across. Fires it. Oh, it stays loose as it goes off the inside of the post.
The Canadians get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
Moves it to Evans. Loses the coverage there. Moves inside. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Montembeault's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Capitals start with the puck on their own end. Passes on over to Miroshnichenko. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Shot from the wall. What an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Hard hit frees up the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Miroshnichenko. Driving right to the front. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panicked defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, oh, it's tremendous to watch the skating to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
Washington's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Quick feed to Strome. Poked away by Caulfield. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Suzuki. Oh, great save right there on the play.
Thompson's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Montreal's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Washington's won the draw.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Slips by the chest. Scores at the buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint.
The Capitals are going to make a change in goal.
Sometimes you just have to reset, and they're going to get him out of the net. He's skating off fast. He wants out of there.
Montreal's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
That really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number, and here we are with period number 3. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods. We get underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Montreal is 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
The Capitals gain possession. There's a firm collision. Makes some space. Picked off by Suzuki. He carries the puck up along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Matheson. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Now it's picked up by the defense. To the half wall. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate. Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
Montreal's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Oh, he cuts up clutch on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goalies are always asking for breakaways after practice, right, James? For this very reason. They want to come up with the big save at the right time, and that's exactly what he does on this one-on-one battle.
Oh, that's over the net.
Looks like he bare down on his bottom hand and just sent that one over the top bar.
Here's a blast. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh set of legs out on the ice. Carrier's got the puck in his own zone. Here they come on the attack down the right side. The Capitals have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Handles the bank pass from along the boards. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, sensational stop with the stick by Montembeault.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Canadians have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. Washington's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Loses his check, and he's on a breakaway. In close, he scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Well, he breaks away from the back with his speed, James, makes
Cheryl. What a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Lindgren's going to hang on for a whistle. The Habs have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Suzuki's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And a great save! Frank's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Nearing the final minute of the third. And that one's turned away. Now over to Miroshnichenko. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Yeah, that's a bad. He might have a step here. He's in the clear. Denies him on the breakaway. Montreal's gained possession, and they send it down the ice. Puck picked up by Dobson.
Montembeault's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and out-will and out-battle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something